Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that this park was, at one point, a 2 out of 3 star park. So I'm not sure why I've reloaded the game, and there it is. We're up to 2 stars again. That's fine. That's okay. I thought I was going to have to do a lot more work than I'm actually going to have to do, because it turns out we're actually very close to finishing our work here with Jurassic Park. So this particular brand of chaos theory is coming to a bit of an end. But of course, we have the sequel and the threequel, and then the not quite a reboot with Jurassic World, and so on and so on. So, you know, it's maybe the end of Jurassic Park, but then, you know, Fallen Kingdom. It's a Fallen Kingdom? No. What was the second? The Lost World. Fallen Kingdom was Jurassic World, wasn't it? It doesn't matter. It really, anyway, we need to get more dinosaurs. We need to get another dinosaur species. We need to get up to 3 stars. And there was a pop-up when I loaded the game that said that my guests want more food-related amenities. So if we go in here and we have a little bit of a look, we can go ahead and get ourselves another food-related amenity, which I'm thinking, can I get it in there or no? Okay. Well, that's fine. I could probably throw it over here, and I don't think that would be the end of the world to go ahead and sort of, you know, slap it around over here. I feel like, you know, I suddenly regret saying slap it around for some reason. that's perhaps a better sort of phrase would be, well, better. I've also just noticed that we've got like some options here for what we can do with the amenities, and I'm also thinking we have $2.1 million. So why don't we go into some research? We can go into research. We can actually start looking into medium amenities and eventually, I would imagine, large amenities as well. So if we do a bit of research on this, we're going to be looking for you to do it. We'll get you on it as well. Going to be a minute 27 to do that, which is nothing at all, really. And then we can just line this path with amenities. So the walk down into Jurassic Park is going to be like going through, you know, an airport duty-free section. It's essentially going to be that, and I think that's fine. I'm also curious to see, can I slap a viewing gallery? No. Okay. I was hoping I could kind of put a viewing gallery on a path, but I guess that's not going to be a thing. So let's grab a fence. Let's start about, say, here. And let's try and be as parallel to this path as I can possibly be, which that looks to be right about there. So we'll bring this guy over. We'll sort of go vaguely in this direction. And I'm just going to make a massive enclosure for what's going to be our final dinosaur species. And I think they'll probably be happy about it. I know I would be if I had to live in an enclosure. There's probably a joke I could make in there. I was building up to a joke there. I'm not going to lie, but it completely left me. There was some gag brewing there that just didn't really form into anything beyond that. that whatever that was. Sorry. That happens more often than not. Usually I cut it out of a video, but yeah. No, I was building to something. It just didn't really come to fruition. Anyway, let's go ahead and get ourselves a gate right about there. And in terms of feeders and all that, we can deal with that once we get the. In fact, you know what? We can just put we'll go ahead and put like a carnivore feeder. Actually, you know what? Just live feeders. We'll do a live feeder, say, there. And we'll do a live feeder, say, you know, there. And that's going to be relatively close to where the dinosaurs are hopefully going to be. And if we go back, we can throw the hatchery on this side. And I think that's probably a good spot for it. So right about there for the hatchery. We can go ahead and bring a path out the back of this as well. So to about that spot, we'll bring it, let's see, can I bring this guy out in a nice straight line? I absolutely can. We can bring this guy straight down to there. And that seems fine. Obviously, this whole thing needs power, but that seems okay for now. My research is also done, so we should probably go back into research here and potentially get ourselves these large amenities. Oh, wait, no, I need to be a 2.5 star park. Never mind. What is this one? adventure amenity modules, nature and luxury modules as well. Ooh. Okay, I like the sound of that. What are we looking for? We're going to be looking at you guys. You guys all kind of need to chill. So let's just build. So how many menus do I have to close? Let's just get all my staff chilling a little bit, which I think is probably fair enough. So we'll just sort of rest all of you. And then we can go ahead. We can build some amenities. We can get some food amenities. We can do all that good stuff. So we have the medium one. And I would like the larger ones, but I think we'll stick with medium for now. And we'll go, say, there. We can configure this. We can say it's going to be... Oh, wow. Okay, we have some good options here. There's some really good options. We'll start with action figures. We can throw, I guess, we can put karaoke in there. That's great. Let's do a skeleton display. Let's do some TVs. Let's do a sunglass. No, not sunglasses. Let's do some extra shelves. Let's do some dense racks. We could do a photo booth. We could do a gift stand. I think that's probably pretty solid. So that's going to be the amenity there. And then in terms of the actual look of the building, I mean, I kind of want the entrance to be the same paneled one for Jurassic World. And then can I, let's see. I think the entrance being there is okay. I think the roof could probably be the wooden pillars. I think that looks a lot better. And the ground decorations... Honestly, I like the idea of the banners. I like the idea of the banners, so I think that's what we're going to go for. And I don't think I can set this as default in terms of the style of the building, so that's okay. So we have that, right? We have that right there. Let's put another one just across from it. So, say there. And what we'll do with this guy is we'll say that you are going to be... I don't really want to do food and drink. Let's go for, we've had action figures. Let's do some stuffed toys, right? And then we'll do dense racks. We'll do extra shelves. For this one, we'll do infotainment, because why not? We could do some TVs, and we could do, I guess, another gift stand. And I think that'll be all right. And then in terms of the style, we'll go for the panels. We'll go for... Oh, hold on a minute. Let me get the entrance right here. So we'll go for that. What kind of roof did we put on you? What did I do for the one across the way? It looks like it's a wood-paneled roof, which apparently has stairs on it, which is fine. I think we'll go for... Oh, no, there's a disease as well. That's going to be a problem. We'll go for this. We'll go for the wood pillars again, and we'll go for... the different colored banners. And I think that looks pretty good. So that's fine. And what have I done? Ooh. Ooh, not bad. We're still making money. That's good. Let's just swing down here and see what's going on. Who is diseased? You are diseased. Okay. So the food got, the carnivore feeder's given us serious problems. We're probably going to really have to do something about that. And I don't want that. I want to give you a task. I might want to get rid of that carnivore feeder, because I think that is the second time that it's managed to get one of my velociraptors sick. So we really might want to do something about it. Definitely an option. So we have these two. That's a good little start. I think what I'll do with this guy is I'm also going to say that the entrance location is going to be on the left, so they're kind of opposite each other. I think that looks fine. And we could essentially just line this entire road with amenities. So let's do some medium food-related amenities, because I think that would be a pretty good idea. So this guy's going to live here. It's apparently cheap burgers, which is, I guess, all right. We could do waffles. I like the idea. I want some waffles now. I'm not going to lie. So we'll do some waffles. We can go for an ice cream machine. We can do an ice cream parlor. Waffles and ice cream is amazing. We could do, I guess, a selfie spot for whatever reason. We could do, I guess, an aquarium and a play area. Why not? That looks fine. And then in terms of style, it's going to be pretty much exactly the same thing. So we'll do the wooden roof. We'll give them the panel entrance. We'll move the entrance to the left on this one. And again, it's just going to be the wood pillars and then the banners. In this case, we'll go with the blue ones, so it kind of alternates. And let's throw one more amenity on, that is a guest attraction. Let's throw one more amenity, medium one, on this side. Let's do a drinks place. That seems like a pretty good idea. So right about there. And in terms of config, we'll, oh, bubble tea. Oh, ginger beer, though. Ice slush. There's, you know what? I'm going to go with root beer. And I'll tell you why I'm going to go with root beer. I'm going to go with root beer because I recently discovered, well, we'll not do a play area. Let's do a display. Let's do TVs. Let's do a water feature. Let's do, I don't know, fossils and an aquarium. Reason I'm going for root beer, plain and simple, is because I recently discovered that, and this is important. This is important information. So, you know, listen up. Turn the music off that you're listening to while watching this. All right? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I've recently discovered that you can make a Long Island iced tea, which is a fantastic cocktail, and you're supposed to make it with a type of cola. Now, traditionally, I've avoided using like Coca-Cola for no other reason than I prefer something called Curiosity Cola. Now, it turns out that Long Island iced teas with, wait, what did I just place? Oh, I didn't want the generator. Long Island iced teas with root beer are actually kind of incredibly good. So I have taken up making my Long Island iced tea cocktails with root beer, and it is genuinely quite amazing. Now, what I'm going to do with this power pylon here is I'm going to take it back a bit and then sort of bring it around this way so that we can get some larger amenities in that space. We'll bring it down here. We'll connect it to there. That's a pretty good little connection. And that gives these guys power, so they're going to be up and running. And then we need to get some power over to the new enclosure as well. So what we'll do is throw a small substation, I guess, right about... Oh, that's annoying. It doesn't actually line up all that well. We'll throw the substation, I guess here is probably fine. And in terms of a connection, we'll sort of go over here, and connect it there. And that should, yeah, and it does give all of that power, which is fantastic. So we have that enclosure. We don't have that much in the way of viewing for that enclosure, but that's okay. I'm not super stressed about it. I do want to look at research though, because we're still not a 2.5-star park. That's slightly frustrating, but okay. What about attractions? What can we do here? Viewing platform. I like that idea. I do like the idea of a viewing platform. So let's go into that. Let's have you three work on it. So it's only going to take a minute 10. And I guess we're going to have a look and see what kind of dinosaurs we can get. So in terms of the hatchery, we only have... Oh, we have 5 available. We need 6, right? We do. Okay. So let's head out. Let's head out and do an expedition. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what's out there. Let's see what's going on. So, expedition map. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We've got Struthiomimus. We have that thing. We have Dryosaurus, and we have Struthiomimus. I guess we go for this thing. I don't know what it is, but we'll go for it. We'll send you guys on it. 155 is fine. So away they go to bring us back some dinosaur genome. And hopefully it's a good dinosaur. Hopefully, I mean, you know what? That's a very Jurassic World mentality, isn't it? That's, if I had to criticize Jurassic World, honestly, not the game, the movie, it really would be the idea that people got bored of dinosaurs. I really struggle with that particular point about these movies. I really struggle with the idea that people got sick of dinosaurs. They're friggin' dinosaurs, man. I find it really hard to believe that, like, you know, some kids walking around you know, Jurassic Park, and he's like, oh, I've seen this before. Yeah, show me something new. I find it really hard to get my head around that. Just to be completely honest, I do. It's weird. It's a weird bit of story. But anyway, let's go ahead, and I guess we will sort of look into sorting a bunch of these dinosaurs out. So we'll do that. We'll get some scientists on it. What are we looking for? We're looking for science. So we'll have you and you. It's only going to take 39 seconds to get through all of that. That's going to open up some space for us. And it should put us in a pretty good way to start looking into that new dinosaur. Also, this viewing platform thing is actually kind of cool. I like that we can see further into the enclosure. That's kind of great. Now, what are we going to be looking at here? We didn't get as much as I would like, to be completely honest, but I think we got enough that we can do some good stuff here. So we're going to be looking once again at science. Going to be 39 seconds, so we'll get that going. And that's hopefully going to let us do a little something with this new dinosaur. And I hope it's a good one. I hope it's a good dinosaur. I really do. I also wonder how my shops are doing. It doesn't seem like there's that many people going into them. In fact, these look like park staff. So really doesn't seem like I've done too much there. Anyway, let's... Oh, shopping coverage is low. I find that hard to believe. Uh-oh. That storm's gonna be a problem. That's not good. Okay. Let's open up all of the shelters, please. Everybody get into a shelter, because things are starting to break. I forgot how loud this was. Oh my god. I'm glad they're all able to run, though. That's nice. That's always... Oh my god, it's loud. Hey! How have I done this? I'm being deafened. I'm pretty sure I sat quietly in the last video for a moment while the storm was going as well. I imagine that was very loud too. Hey. All right. Let's close all the shelters. Everybody can get back out. Let's start sending the... Not direct. Why do I keep hitting direct control? Let's start sending you guys out to repair things, if you wouldn't mind. So all of that needs repaired. This needs repaired. That needs repaired. I don't think much else broke, though, so I think we're okay. Oh, that did. Okay. Well, that's slightly frustrating. We'll get you to fix that as well. So they can sort of just bolt around and do their thing. And then if I was to go and say, no, task slots are full. Okay. So once you clear that up, are you able to go and start patrolling this? Absolutely. There we go. Okay, so that should be fine. Let's take a little bit of a look at this new dinosaur. Let's see what's going on. So it was this guy, the Colossus is what I'm going to call it. It could be sickly. I really don't want it to be sickly. I feel like we should modify its genome. I feel like we should get more fossils and further synthesize the genome and then go from there. So let's do that, because that does seem like a pretty good idea. So we've got Dilophosaurus, we've got that guy, we got you. Do we have anything interesting? We have the Maiasaura. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we'll just stick with this guy. I think we'll just stick with this guy. So we'll go ahead and send you. It's going to take 38 seconds, so away they go. It's going to let me do a little bit more with the dinosaur. And I think that's going to be for the best. Now, what else is having issues? You're still having issues. But it is queued out to be repaired, so that should be all right. Oh, that was actually really quick on that expedition. Good lord. Let's see. Let's go for both of those. Let's go for those. And that'll be pretty good. I think that'll work out nicely for us. We'll get you guys working on it. It's going to be 39 seconds for that. And all of this has been fixed as well. There we go. So, I'm pretty sure I did see mention that my drinks coverage for amenities is pretty terrible right now. So let's go ahead and throw an amenity right there. And it's just going to be, I think, bubble tea, honestly. I think bubble tea is kind of the way to go. We'll throw a fountain. We'll throw a photo booth. We'll throw a skeleton display, a water feature, and some TVs in there. And that should be fine. And then in terms of style, obviously, that's got to, that's sort of got to change as well. So I want my big entrance. We'll keep it kind of in the middle. We'll go for the wooden pillars that I love so much. The roof is going to be wood, and the ground on this one can be some trees. So hopefully that keeps people kind of happy. Hopefully that's going to bring us a few more guests. And let's also go ahead and have a look at more fossils, because we do have more for the Coelopsis, or whatever it's called. So we get this one, we get this one, we've got this one, and I guess we could throw this one in there as well. And that should be pretty good. That should bring us up to potentially 100% on the genome for this guy. So let's get that situated. Gonna be 2 minutes and 1 second for that, but I'm not really too worried about it. So we'll get that done. We'll get them in here. I'm not entirely thrilled that the guests are down to less than 1,000, but I guess that's whatever. We'll get the extra dinosaur species. And the park rating, I mean, I don't know. It's next star at 530,000 rather. The appeal is not very good. The amenities. So shopping coverage is awful, is basically what we're seeing. So people want to be able to shop more. All right. So I guess if I was to go and say, you know, medium amenity, we'll do like gifts or whatever. I can't put it in there. Can I get it like next to this one? I absolutely can. So let's do that, right? So let's throw another amenity there. It's going to be, I'm going to say designer goods. I should probably look. So local interest is whatever this is. So actually designer goods are perfect for that. Let's put an aquarium in there. Let's put a fish tank in there. Actually, maybe not a fish tank. What about a water feature? And then these guys, we need to keep these guys happy too. So let's go for extra shelves. Let's go for a gift stand. That kind of keeps everybody happy. And this seems pretty good. A skeleton display seems like a pretty good shout as well. So I think it's overcrowded, but I also think it's making money. And we've also increased the park rating to almost 2.5 stars. So not bad. What about you? This thing's pretty good too, if a bit overcrowded. So we could definitely do with a few more shops. But I also want to get this thing looking exactly the way I want it looking. With the entrance on the left. The roof is going to be these guys. In fact, maybe... Ooh. You know, the metallic columns aren't bad. They're really not that bad. The trees... No, you know what? I think it's going to be the wooden ones. I think it has to be. I think they look best. Yeah, I think the wooden ones look best. As for this guy, I want to move the entrance on this to the right side, so they're kind of like mirrored. And I think that looks fine. I think that's okay. So, we've got those. Hopefully that's going to keep people kind of happy. We're at 2.6 out of 3 stars, so actually I could go to research and I could get the large amenities, which I really like the idea of doing. So let's get you two working on that. Let's get, you're going to start burning out. 242 is fine. We'll start that task. And I guess we start looking at some dinosaurs, right? So we want to synthesize this guy. We've got 100% of the genome, so modify. Let's see what we can do. We can have some fun here. I want to randomize that. I'm not going to randomize the pattern. It's going to be a blank pattern. So it's going to be a bunch of randomly colored dinosaurs, essentially. In terms of their lifespan, I don't hate the idea that they're going to have a longer lifespan, but I don't think it's relevant to us right now. We could potentially ditch the idea of them being sickly with a bit of research, but I'm not 100% sure. So, do we have the scientists for it right now? I mean, you're going to be annoyed if I give you this job, but I think I'm going to anyway. just so we can, you know, stop them from being sick, right? I'd like to stop my dinosaurs from being sickly. I'd like to stop the dinosaurs from, you know, being like the raptors, basically. Speaking of raptors, are the raptors actually, where are the raptors? There they are. Are the raptors actually happy? So their comfort's good. They could have a higher population. Let's get some more raptors. We don't need to, but I want to. I should also probably further synthesize their genome as well. So let's actually do that. Well, actually my scientists are busy. Yeah, I kind of want to get more raptors. We've only got 3. We could do with a lot more. But for now, we'll focus on the research. We'll focus on getting, you know, everything kind of situated, and we'll go from there. Now, how is this going? Still a minute left on it. Can I go ahead and get my scientists to chill? I feel like I can. So you go chill. You don't need to chill. You're working. So this guy, Michael Stott, is going to have to chill as soon as he's done with this advanced amenities thing, which is fine by me. In fact, now that I think about it, if they're researching advanced amenities, well, the staff are busy, so I'm not going to be able to do that anyway. But that does mean that the chance of the dinosaurs being sickly can go away now, which is good. That's kind of what we want. So let's go in here. Let's have you rest. Let's have you rest as well. We'll just rest all of them that are a little bit tired. And as annoying as it is that puts them out of work for a while, I think we're just going to have to deal with it. And whilst we're dealing with it, what we can actually go ahead and do is go to amenities, go to large amenities, and we can at least throw one, say, there. And it is action figures. Okay, that's not really what I was looking for, but okay, that's fine. Let's do books. Books seems like a pretty good idea. And then we'll do an entertainer, I guess, in a bookstore. That seems a bit weird, but okay. We'll do a gift stand. That keeps everybody relatively happy. We could go ahead and improve the general population happiness. We could do a little bit of this as well. We could do a skeleton display. We could do a water feature. So that just kind of keeps everybody there nice and happy. And in terms of the look of this place, I mean, same entrance. The roof on it, it actually doesn't look as good with the wood on this one. I'm gonna be honest. The panel store, I mean, it's all right. But I am actually thinking that we might want to go with a thatch. I kind of like it. I'm not a big fan of the big triangles. I think we'll just stick with the wood, to be honest. And then we'll do, so this is supposed to be blue, I think, for the banners. And then this one I never fixed the outside of. So this one is supposed to be the red banners. I guess that looks okay. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll get another one across from it shortly. But for now, my scientists are rested. So let's just focus on synthesizing these guys. So we'll modify the genome. We'll go in. We'll get rid of that chance of them being sickly. We'll make them resilient. We'll give them a nice long life. And in terms of skin colors, random. Pattern color, random. That seems fine. So save and exit. We can assign some scientists. And we're looking for you. That's going to be 5 seconds. That's no time at all. Let's see what we're looking at. So we have you. You're skittish. But we've got a pretty good little setup here, actually. Got some similar looks to them. That one's going to be bright green. That's not bad. I don't really want this one to be skittish. So we don't really want the skittish one. So we'll assign some scientists. We'll see what's going on. We're going to be looking you, and I guess we'll go with you as well. It's going to take 21 seconds to get these guys in here. And then we're going to have all of the dinosaurs that we need. I'm actually kind of excited about this, just simply because of how many there's potentially going to be. So let's see what we got. Ooh. Oh, look at that green one. Look at that boy. Ooh. I like it a lot. Okay. So these guys are going to need plenty of open space. They're going to need some water, which they've got. They're going to need some meat. So they don't want live feeders. That's interesting. Okay. We can deal with that. We'll give them just a regular carnivore feeder then. And we'll sort of slap it. I kind of want to put it right in the corner. Or like right here. I think it's probably a good spot for it. And probably right there as well. Just to make sure that they can actually get some food. In terms of the amount of forest that they want, I do wonder if this will be enough that goes along the river. I kind of hope so. It's looking like it might be. So I guess we'll find out. But I am very... Oh, they're small. They are quite small. They are not the biggest of dinosaurs. Do they like a... So population 7 is about as low as that can really be. So we could get more of them. We could definitely do with more of them. I think I'm going to as well. I think we're going to assign some scientists. We're going to be looking you and you. And we'll start that task. It's going to take 20 seconds. We're going to get another batch of them. And we'll assign you and you. And that's going to take about 20 seconds as well. So we'll start that task. We'll get 2 batches of them. We'll release all of them kind of as and when they're ready to be released. And hopefully that keeps them happy. And it does look like they're going to have enough forest, which they absolutely do. So yeah, they're happy enough in there. Let's see what we're looking at. So we have got some issues. We've got you. We've got you. You're skittish. I don't really want that. You're very good. And yeah, we're gonna avoid the skittish ones is what we're gonna do. Then we'll assign you to look over those ones. We'll select the eggs here as well. So we'll go for anything that doesn't have issues. We'll assign some scientists and we'll go for you and I guess you guys as well. So there we go. Gonna take a little bit of time for that second batch, but that should be okay. And in terms of stars, there's not a lot of appeal because some of the Triceratops are out of view. Interesting. We should probably have a look at that and see what we can do. Yeah, so there's some dinosaurs up that way. They're 100% out of view. But if I go ahead and put this thing down here, that would certainly put them in view. If I go ahead and put one kind of here, that would give us a bit of a view as well. So I think I'm going to do that. I think that's a pretty good start for dealing with this particular issue. And in terms of the path, we'll kind of do this. I think that's fine. A little bit weird looking, but that should give us a better view of some of the dinosaurs. And over this way, we can release you guys and see what we're looking at. Oh, they are beautiful. They are really, really nice dinosaurs. Kind of cute in a weird way. They're a little, you know, they look like little troublemakers. And then we get this one as well. Oh, look at the green ones. I love them. Oh, I love them. I love the green ones. They're so good. All right, so you're sick. Let's get the MVU over there and see what we can do. So you, add a task. Let's have you go and medicate that dinosaur and see what's going on with him. I guess that's kind of what we're looking at. In terms of the overall appeal of the park, I mean, I think we just need to be making more money, right? So not all of my dinosaurs are visible, which is kind of a problem. So we kind of need to fix that. We need to make all of the dinosaurs visible. I guess another tour wouldn't hurt. You know, maybe instead of the tour kind of coming out here, it would come out over this way. I don't know if I want to do a tour that goes... Wait, what do you mean he's injured? What do you mean he's injured? Hold on a minute. So what do we got to do here? Broken claw. Is that something we can treat? If untreated can lead to... Ooh. Send the MVU to medicate. Okay. So add task, medicate. If you wouldn't mind, you know, treating the dinosaur for the issue that he's got. Hopefully this isn't one of those situations where we need to... Oh my god, he's fast. Oh my god, they're fast. Jesus. How do you medicate that? I think he's fine, but that was ridiculous. Yeah, I think we do another tour. I think that's what we need to do. So, park tour. And I guess it goes through these two enclosures, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. So, I would kind of want it to start, like, down here, potentially? Not really 100% sure how I'm going to do this now that I think about it. We could just have a tour that goes through this enclosure. That might be kind of boring, though. We could start... No, we can't start up there. I don't want to edit the one that we have either. It's a total pain to do these tours. So let's have another little look at our details. So we're making less money. The appeal... So the parasaurs are out of view. The velociraptors are out of view. The triceratops is out of view. So the general view of the park could be better. So ticket sales are whatever. Let's see. They like viewing platforms, dinosaur comfort. They want more hotels. Hotels would be a big one. Okay. They want aviaries as well. Let's do some more viewing galleries and some platforms, and let's do some more hotels as well. Let's see what that does for us, because we have the money, so we really might as well. And I feel like I've been neglecting the hotels thing for a little bit. So, let's do a hotel just over here. And I kind of want my... I guess I'm not doing angle snapping. That's frustrating. Okay. Can I place this on a road? This isn't one of those things that snaps to a road, is it? Unfortunately, that's rough. Okay. Okay. Right. We'll do a hotel that is as parallel to this fence as I can possibly get it, which that looks to be. So I'm actually going to do it this way because I think that probably makes more sense. So about there. And I want to do another one. So I want to swing this guy around. I want to put it like... I don't know, here, I guess, is probably as good as it's going to get. Kind of obstructed by the fence, which is a bit of a pain, but I think about there is as good as it's going to be. So that's fine. That one also doesn't have power, but we'll not worry too much about that. To bring this guy out, we'll bring this guy out and connect them together. Bring this guy over, we'll bring him down, and we'll connect you straight across there. So that'll give us a connection for the hotels. In terms of power, we'll bring a substation. We'll throw it. Can I get it in the middle there? No. I want to say no. Unless when the construction's gone, I can do it. That'd be kind of nice. That'd be the perfect spot for the substation. I don't think it's going to let me, though. No, it isn't. Okay. I guess we do it on this side of the road. So right about there, and connect it to here and there, and that'll be fine. So that gives us power. You are sick again. Are these guys going to be fighting all the time? I get the feeling they're going to be fighting all the time. That's going to be great. All right, let's treat you. And let's see. Did this improve things at all? How are we looking? So guests, ticket sales. So they like hotels. The adventure guests are not thrilled, which is a bit frustrating, but that's okay. We can do more tours, I guess. I don't know. I feel like we're doing okay, if I'm completely honest. I feel like, we're getting there. We're at 2.7 out of 3 stars. We just need to, I don't know, do something else. The appeal is kind of where it's suffering, so... I mean, these guys are all kind of in view. You're out of view, which does lose us some appeal. 39 of 40 dinosaurs visible. Honestly, I'm not super worried about that. But the general appeal situation, I mean... Aviaries aren't going to happen. Viewing platform, we can do more viewing platforms for sure. That's 100% possible. Shopping coverage could be better. That's for sure. In fact, all of the coverage could be better. I wonder if that's what we do. I wonder if we just throw in a whole bunch of different amenities, because we have none over this way. So we could potentially get away with like a shopping amenity kind of here. Might be a good idea. It can be, I don't know, who's gonna be most happy about this. Plushies, I guess. And then we'll get you guys to cheer up a little bit. We'll get you guys to cheer up a little bit more if possible, which it absolutely is. And we'll get the luxury guys a bit happier as well. So that should be fine. I'm not going to bother customizing it because I don't really, you know, I do care, but I don't care that much for this one because it's in a weird spot. And then we could maybe throw a medium amenity over by the hotels here. So we'll do one, say, there, so they can go shopping. This is going to be action figures, apparently. All right, that's not quite what I was looking for, but it'll do. We'll go for... yeah, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I guess action figures are pretty well-rounded. We could go for t-shirts, I suppose. And then in terms of modules, throw an aquarium in there. We'll throw a gift stand in there. We'll throw extra shelves. We'll throw entertainer. And we'll throw a skeleton display. And that should keep all those guys happy. So we'll see how that goes. We're at 2.7 out of 3. We're at 2.8 out of 3 now. So hopefully, if we have another, not the money, if we have a look at this guy, we'll look at the guests and amenities and all that. Still not making money on shopping coverage or shopping in general, but the coverage is great. Drink and food are not. Okay. So we need more drink, we need more food. I also kind of wonder if more viewing platforms or whatever these things are would be a good idea. Because if I throw one, say, there, or if I put one over here, which I can't do, I don't know. I feel like one down here is probably a really good idea. It's really far away from everything, but I think it's going to be necessary because it lets us see up into that top part of that enclosure, which I think is where a lot of the dinosaurs are not being seen. So let's curve this guy down a bit. We'll bring it sort of straight down to here. We'll curve it to the right. We'll bring it straight over if I can, which it looks like I totally can. And to there and to there. So that'll give us a connection down to that viewing platform. I can absolutely go in and we could do a large amenity down here, I suppose. I don't think that would hurt. So let's go for drink. So they can go and watch the dinosaurs and have something to drink, which I think in this case will be... I think we'll go for ginger beer. And then we want to make these guys a lot happier. So aquarium, for one, I think is probably solid. In fact, it also needs power. Oh boy. All right. I will get this to work. I'm going, I swear, I'm going to make this whole setup is going to be incredible. So now, let's look at you. Configure. We want to make these guests here a bit happier. So skeleton display. Everybody's happy now. And that's fine. All right, so we'll leave that there. We're at 2.9 out of 3 stars. We're so close. We are so close. Let's do a small food amenity. And we'll go for right here. And it's going to be... oh, I don't know. Donuts. Donuts seem like a really good shout. We'll throw an aquarium in there. We'll throw a skeleton display in there. That'll keep those guys happy. So they can get some donuts. They can get something to drink. They can head up into the viewing thing and they can chill. Now, who has low health? What is going on with you? What have you done? Undiagnosed ailment, low health. Oh, God. These guys, imagine these little guys if they were sickly. Imagine how rough this would be if they were sickly. This would be terrible. Let's heal and scan if we can, please. Go and deal with them. And then what doesn't have power? You don't have power. Do we not? I think we just don't have enough power. We also need to get a T-Rex. Oh, God.
Dinosaurs is the dangerous nature of some of them.
The allure is instinctual fear.
But what we're really looking for is something bigger and better.
Do you want a T-Rex?
Can I have a T-Rex?
Wait, what? Really? We can have a T-Rex.
Once you expand the park and create a suitable enclosure.
Expanding the size of the park is a brilliant idea, and the T-Rex is the most iconic of the dinosaurs. And now, when people come to Jurassic Park, they can see one for themselves.
And fear they might get eaten by one.
The illusion of risk, not actual risk, is what we strive to achieve. And we'll have a T-Rex.
Huh. So we need to get a T-Rex. That seems risky. Also think we need to go ahead and tranquilize this little guy and get him all better, because he's not doing too well right now. So synthesize a T-Rex. Let me have just a real quick look here. So this big fella is what we're looking for. Wasn't really expecting to have to synthesize a T-Rex today, but I guess that's what we're doing. And how the hell am I going to do that is my question. Because we're going to need more, well, we need scientists available. But I mean, I don't happen to see anywhere I could get a T-Rex. Oh, I think, yeah, we got Metriacanthosaurus over here. We have a lot over here. I have not been paying attention. Good Lord. We got Velociraptors. Yeah, I can suddenly see how we might get our hands on a, oh God, on a T-Rex.